You must overcome these obstacles to righteousness. There is so much this righteousness nature can produce for you. Righteousness is the rightness of God. The ability to stand before God with no sense of guilt, condemnation, or inferiority. Just as God sees Jesus, that's how he sees you. The same love that God has for Jesus is the love that he has for you. The difference between Jesus and some Christians is because Jesus understood that this is who I am, and he lived that life fully. If you think you are less of Jesus and you are striving to be like Jesus, you will forever look down on yourself. If you get in the records of life, the lie you told last year does not exist. You cannot find it. It only exists in the mind of the devil to cause you to feel guilty and condemned. So the purpose of temptation is to mess up with your mind, to make you think that you are weak, you don't deserve God, you are this and that. Now, the teaching of the word is to make you to not be victims to the traps of the enemy. That no matter what I fall into as a temptation, Mr. Devil, it means nothing. The work of Christ on the cross was once and for all, and I have been forgiven in advance. I don't have to ask for forgiveness, I claim it. So when Jesus said receive the kingdom like little kids, he didn't mean that you should be immature. He meant that this carefree, this possibility thinking of a child is what I want out of you. When this revelation gets into you, there is no sin that you will see as something you are to indulge in. The knowledge that you are as righteous even after committing sin is not the freedom to commit sin. It is the freedom to not be guilty. The purpose of temptation is not to get God angry at you. The purpose of temptation is to have a hook on you that you shouldn't be confident towards God. See, those who don't understand the revelation of righteousness, when you do wrong and you are trying to pray and you remember what you did, what happens? You feel like God won't answer your prayers. That's a sign you don't understand righteousness. God doesn't answer your prayers because of what you did. He answers your prayers because of who you are. You are God's child. Adam committed sin. As usual, God still came at the time of the appointment when they will fellowship together. God still came. So the reason why sin entered was because the man did not understand. So he hid himself. God never wanted to break fellowship with men. It was his mind. So the behavior of God of accepting you, no matter the many wrongs you make, is what gets you to stop doing the wrongs. But you have a responsibility over your mind, that you don't walk in guilt and condemnation. The first obstacle to living a life of righteousness is ignorance. When people don't know, they cannot express the righteousness of God. They live in guilt. They live in condemnation. How many people have backslidden because they have been trying to please God and it seems like they can't meet up? The second thing that is an obstacle is self-righteousness. When you don't understand the righteousness of God, you come up with your own terms and conditions of what it means to be righteous. Oh, if I fast more, then God will accept me. If I pray more, then God will accept me. Let me tell you something. I do fast, I do pray, I do give, I do all these things, but I don't do them for God to accept me. He long accepted me. I know he has accepted me. I am doing these things on the platform of the mindset that I'm accepted. Number 3, indiscipline. You can't claim to be righteous, but you don't have the fruits of righteousness. Those who continually display the lifestyle contrary to righteousness will eventually miss out on the fullness of righteousness. God set the stage called righteousness for you. Now he's expecting you to be disciplined enough for this gift of righteousness to find expression in your character, the words of your mouth, your attitude, your mindset, the way you relate with the world around you. A closed mouth is an obstacle of righteousness. How so? Righteousness is expressed through your mouth. When you speak, you are saying, who I am must be seen by all. When you believe in the righteousness of God, you know that what you declare is the truth. What you declare becomes. When God said, let there be light, there was light. Your anchor as a Christian is your talking. Keep talking. The I am in the Bible is God. When you say I am, you have just evoked or you have just activated your God nature. Anything you say after that becomes, because you have activated the God nature, you are too secured. You are too secured. Declare who you are and the future you want.